All right, so I have not been making videos really, other than I think I made one bonfire, and I have one that still hasn't uploaded because the signal's so bad here. But I'm here at my dad's, and where I've spent most of my life. Almost every summer of my life has been on this lake, but maybe 5 to 10 or less. And I've got so much that's been happening with my dad and my family. And now that he's passed, may his memory be blessed. And I say that despite the fact I've called him the most evil man that I know or knew. And why would I say such a thing about my dad? Well, the good master said that even an evil man gives his son, doesn't give his, when his son asks him for a loaf of bread, doesn't give him a rock, or when he asks him for a fish, he doesn't give him a viper. Much deeper than that with my dad, but it's ultimately about having the word, knowing the word, but not living according to the word, but professing from the mouth alone, or in part. I found a note to my dad before his first wedding. Sorry, I feel like I got an ant on my face or something. It's probably just a hair. But part of the note said, the only thing that can get between you and the Lord's blessing is, and she wrote a hyphen and in all capital letters, SELF. Now I've been up here tearing down an old outhouse and some dead trees, and I noticed something pretty interesting. This is ivy, but I ripped out, this is all covered by this vine that's an invasive vine. And in the word, the Father, men are referred to as trees. Trees with roots, trees with branches, trees that bear fruit. I gotta watch my step here. This is slick. Trees that bear fruit. And it says if the tree doesn't bear fruit, it'll be cut down and burned. Hang on 1 second here. Okay, so what I'm about to show you guys. All right, here's my safety rope. I got a rope now. Check this out, guys. Longer than this rope is a vine. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out here, hopefully. All right, look at this vine. It's hard to find the end of that thing, but it makes it almost 75% of the length of this hill. Look at that. Okay, now I had to way up here at the top of this hill. Here's another one. Look at it. And over time, that vine starts to look like a tree. It starts to have thick, almost branch with bark. Well, what I want to show you is how extensive this vine is. And how it works is it creeps in like a spot like this, okay? And it grows and it attaches itself, as you can see here, to a real tree. And it will climb up that tree, which it did, this one over here. It'll use its strength to get closer to the sun. Look at this. Things everywhere. it'll use its strength. It'll use the tree's strength, not its own. It'll climb up that tree to get up to the light. In the meantime, it'll choke out the tree, steal nutrients from around the bottom of the tree or the ground, and ultimately it'll often kill the tree if the tree isn't substantial enough, strong enough on its own. Now I'm going to cut this right now, but I need to come back and go down further and get it by the root, because otherwise it might likely and most likely will just come back. See if I can mess it up a little bit. Not mess up my dad's little handsaw that he's probably hitting a rock. You can see it's pretty hard down in there. It's pretty established. Multiple, look at that, I gotta come back and burn it out. Oh. Now, I can hopefully I can safely get to the bottom. Oh, that's a separate one I'm gonna have to cut out. This one's down here. I think I'm going to leave my saw up here and I'll come back for that, because I want to get down this hill in one piece, and I want to show you guys how substantial this vine is.